Hello and good day to one and all. Dr. Frank is back with another set of predictions, and we are into the weekend football. We're starting off in the premiership's 6 matchups we're looking at. You know the drill. If you like the content, we continue to bring out, like, share, subscribe, retweet, follow, positive, negative comments. Keep them coming, of course. First match we're looking at is going to be the West London Derby. Where else are we going to start? We've got to start with the West London Derby. So much has gone on in the Chelsea hierarchy, acquisitions they've brought in. Who's going to start out of all of them? I don't think any of them are probably going to start, to be honest with you. There's going to be an array of talent coming off the bench, and I think that's going to be a very, very key factor in this matchup. Willian going back to Stamford Bridge, something to prove, having an okay professional season, shall we say. Like I said, I feel like that coming off the bench is going to be a key factor here. With that being the case, I feel like Chelsea's squad now being stronger, there's going to be a real push for the Champions League spots. They're good 17 points off it, but I'll tell you what, they're going to go for it. They have to, don't they? There's a lot of talk already about FIFA fair play. Are they going to have to sell their homegrown players if they don't get into the Champions League? There's a lot on Chelsea. So there's an immense amount of pressure. Anyway, in regards to this game, the first thing that I'm looking at, I believe Chelsea are going to edge this one. I think they're going to come through. I think it's going to be very cagey. I think there's going to be some tackles going in. Chelsea to win the game in under 5 goals at 1.90 is the first prediction that I'm looking at. Second prediction I'm looking at is Everton versus Arsenal. Arsenal flying high. Arsenal are the team to beat. They're the ones who need to get caught. Well, they don't need to get caught, but you know what I'm saying. Everton bringing in Sean Dyche, he's going to be working first and foremost on that defence. He's going to want to shore them up. Same players, same personnel. However, Sean Dyche's character, which he's going to bring into the club, could be quite advantageous for them. With that being the case, Everton, no, I don't think they're going to win the game. Let's not get it twisted. I don't think they're going to win the game at all. But I think they're going to put in a performance. And I think that's what Everton fans want right now. Everton fans want a performance. Would it be enough against Arsenal? No, I don't believe it will. Arsenal to win the game and under 4 goals is what I'm thinking about here. And the odds are bang on double your money at 2.00. Next match we're looking at is Brentford versus Southampton. Southampton spiralling. If Jay Ward-Prowse gets injured, they're guaranteed to go down. That's how bad it's looking for them at this present moment in time. Brentford City, nice, strong, mid-table team. Gonna create chances. Gonna put some away. I don't care what the score is. I'm looking at someone to score at any time. I'm looking at the man who should have gone, in my personal opinion, to the World Cup. I'm looking at Ivan Toney to score at any time. And the odds are more than double your money at 2.30 just for him to score at any time. Whether it's open play, penalty, I'm surprised they're that good. So if you can, take advantage. Next match I'm looking at is going to be Man United versus Crystal Palace. Zaha out for a while. No one in this Palace team, Olise, Eze, and so on, no one in this team brings the danger that Zaha brings. And I think they're going to be going backwards, to be honest with you. I really feel like Crystal Palace is going to be going backwards, and it's going to start off against Man United. Man United looking good, Man United looking strong. So with that being the case, I'm looking at a combination. Man United to win the game with Rashford, Marcus Rashford, the hot Rashford scoring any time. Didn't score in his last one, and he gets back on the score sheet this time. So that combination, you're looking at 2.37. Next match I'm looking at is Wolverhampton Wanderers versus Liverpool Football Club. A lot going on at Liverpool Football Club. We've spoken about the defence the majority of the season, and we've spoken about their midfield, the majority of their defeats their season. The lack of creativity that there is in there. They haven't got that cohesion, that front in the front three either. And that defence, as we said, now Van Dijk is out. It's not great at all. With this one, Wolves are going to continue picking up as far as they're concerned. They've got enough firepower up there anyway, whether it's Cunha, whether it's Raul Jimenez with Diego Costa. There's a lot of firepower, and I think they put the ball away at least once. Do they keep Liverpool out? I don't think so. So with that being the case, all I'm looking at here is both teams to score at 1.70. And then finally, I'm looking at Spurs versus Manchester City. We know this is going to be tasty. We know this is going to be feisty for sure. These two don't give an inch against each other. I love the fact that Spurs don't necessarily respect Man City. They'll always put in a shift. They've always got danger going into these matches, you know, against anyone really and truly. Kulusevski, Son, and or Richarlison. I think Richarlison's injured, I don't know. But, you know, and obviously Kane as well. You know, there's enough firepower there. I'm not talking about Man City too much because we know they're going to get on the score sheet. I also feel that tackles are going to be going in as well for this one. So with that being the case, combination prediction here. Both teams to score? Yes. Both teams to receive a yellow card? Yes. More than double your money at 2.20. So there you have it. That's the 6 predictions I'm looking at as far as the Premiership is concerned. Quick recap we're looking at here. Chelsea versus Fulham. I'm looking at Chelsea to win and under 5 goals at 1.90. Everton versus Arsenal. Looking at Arsenal to win and under 4 goals at bang on double your money at 2.00. Brentford versus Southampton. I'm just simply looking at Ivan Toney to score any time at 2.30. Man United versus Crystal Palace, I'm looking at Man United to win the game with Marcus Rashford scoring at any time at 2.37. Wolverhampton Wanderers versus Liverpool, I'm looking at both teams to score at 1.70. And finally, Spurs versus Man City, I'm looking at both teams to score, yes, and both teams to receive at least a card each, yes. And the odds for that is 2.20. So there you go. That's what we're looking at as far as that's concerned. La Liga will be next, but until then, Dr. Frank is signing out for now. Speak to you later. Bye-bye.